Elhamdülillahi Rabbil Alemin ve salatu ve selamu ala seyyidil mursalin ve ala alihi ve sahabeti ecma'in. Subhaneke la ilme lena illa ma allamtena inneke entel alimul hakim. Subhaneke la fehme lena illa ma fehemtena inneke entel cevval kerim. Kul Rabbi zidni ilma. Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. والمطلقات يتربصن بأنفسهن ثلاثة قروء ولا يحل لهن أن يكتبن ما خلق الله في أرحامهن إن كن يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر وبعولتهن حق بردهن في ذلك إن أرادوا إصلاحا ولهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف وللرجال عليهن درجة والله عزيز حكيم. Sadakallahu Mevlana'l Azim. So after the mention of taking oath, taking the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in oath generally, and then specifically in the relationship between husband and wife, as we mentioned yesterday in the ahkam of ilah, which is known as ilah, which is the swearing that one will not approach his wife for a period of 4 months or more. And we talked about that in a bit of detail yesterday. So now, since ilah, if the person does not what we call al-fay, he doesn't return back to his normal conjugal relationship with his wife, so it ends up in divorce. So in that munasabah, or in that context, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues with the explanation and the detailed explanation of the rules and regulations regarding divorce. وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ. And so the women who have been divorced are to remain in a period of waiting, which is known as iddah. And this period of waiting is ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ, 3 periods of waiting. And what are those 3 periods? There's 2 opinions to that. One is that the quru, the plural of qur, refers to the menses cycle. So 3 menses cycles, 1, 2, 3 menses cycles. After the 3rd menses cycle, then that period of waiting is over. So she will, if the divorce is pronounced in that period, and that period completes, after that period completes, divorce will take place. And if 1 divorce has been given or 2 divorces have been given, now it is not possible for him to recall his wife unless a new marriage is undertaken with a new meher, etc., with total, with total choice in the hand of the woman. If she likes, she may return. If not, with a new marriage. If 3 divorces have been pronounced, then there is no return whatsoever, except, as we're going to mention later on after a few ayats. There's another opinion that quru is 3 periods of purity. So 3 periods of purity complete, and then the same process as we mentioned. So وَلَا يَحِلُّ لَهُنَّ أَن يَكْتُبْنَ مَا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ فِي أَرْحَامِهِنَّ إِن كُنَّ يُؤْمِنَّ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. And it is not legal, it's not lawful for them to conceal. So if she has become pregnant, so she must reveal that fact, because obviously there's going to be issues concerning relationship. Whose child is this? So she must reveal, and she must make it manifest if there is a pregnancy at that particular time. And of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala emphasizes in kunna yu'minna billahi wal yawmil akhir. And if those women who are in this situation, if they do believe in Allah, in the next day they will take cognizance of this rule and regulation. So it's a kind of a warning that obviously on the day of judgment this will be taken to task. وَبَرُولَتُهُنَّ حَقُّ بِرَدِّهِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ إِنْ أَرَادُوا إِصْلَاحًا. And their husbands in this period of waiting of 3 quru, of 3 waiting periods, 3 menses or 3 periods of purity, within this period, their husbands are more entitled and are best entitled to return them back. So now, whether the woman concedes or not, the man has the right to call his wife back within the period of waiting. Provided, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, in aradu islaha, provided you want reconciliation and you want equity. You just want to give, a hard time to your wife or to the women, then this is going to be a grievous sin. So if you think you can, continue in a proper marriage relationship and in all equity and in love and affection as it's supposed to be, then well and good. Then take your wives back, and he has the say in that matter, with that condition. And obviously, if he's giving a hard time to his wife, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take him to task. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. And for the women are rights similar to the rights that the women have upon the men. However, لِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ. However, the men have a higher status, an upper hand in this matter, as another verse very explicitly mentions, الرِّجَالُ قَوَّامُونَ عَلَى النِّسَاءِ. So responsibility of the men is over the women, not vice versa. Okay? And of course, that responsibility comes with accountability, and that authority comes with responsibility and accountability. Wallahu azizun hakim, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is almighty and all wise. And so whatever he has designated for us in terms of rules and regulations, it's in our best interest for both men and for women. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a tawfiq to understand and submit lovingly and willingly. Ameen thumma ameen. Wa akhira da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.